Welcome to Winter Session Bio 110 for the Spring 2018 section. This video is going to go over your syllabus, your Canvas shell, and the Pearson Mastering Human Biology website. My name is Kelly Barna. Let's first start off. Here is the home page of your Winter Session Bio 110 course on Canvas. These will all be filled in a couple days. We do have a syllabus that we're going to go over, a syllabus addendum, and we will be going over the Pearson site in this video and another video too as well. So let's first start with the syllabus. Here is your syllabus right here. You can see that you will meet for lab, but you will not meet for lecture. You will meet from 8:30 to 2:20 on a selected days. So please check the table of dates to see what days that you meet. We start the Monday after finals week, 12/18/2017, and we go till the Sunday before the spring session. This is considered a spring course. So the course will end on 1/14/2018. Again, my name is Kelly Barna. We've got right here, Kristen Louderman is your lab instructor. My email is kbarna@mchenry.edu, but feel free to email me directly through Canvas. Either one I will check. Actually, my Canvas forwards it to this, so whatever's easiest for you. Do not use this phone number. I will not be on campus during the winter session course. If we do need to talk on the phone or Skype, we can figure something out. Usually most stuff can be resolved via email. Kristen Louderman, your lab instructor, she is very familiar with the lecture material, so if you do need additional support on certain topics, she will be able to help you with that. If it is necessary to meet, we can schedule that. Here's the biology department. Textbooks wise, you will go to the bookstore and you will find it's the 6th edition. It must include access to the Pearson Modified Mastering Human Biology. When I open up the addendum in a little bit, I'll give you some additional textbook options. Here is your lab guide or your lab book for Bio 110. That is required. It is very cheap. I think it's between $8 and $10. And then supplies, if you want your own set of colored pencils, we will be doing a lot of coloring and labeling and graphs. So we will provide those though if you do not have them. You can look over the syllabus, the course description, the objectives, kind of the outline of the course. Now let's get right to the grading criteria. The first part we'll talk about is lecture. Down here is going to be the lab material. So you will have 5 lecture exams. You can drop your lowest lecture exam, so you can see for a total of 400 points. You will also have a final. Now this final cannot be dropped, but no worries, it is not accumulative. Again, it is not accumulative. It only covers the last couple chapters, but it cannot be part of your dropped from your group of exams. You will have a homework assignment for each chapter. One of those assignments can be dropped. We will do a journal review assignment. I will have a separate video for that, but I highly recommend that you get a head start on that project. I always welcome early submissions for that. Part of an online class is that you are to communicate with your peers through a discussion board. And because of this we have discussion topics, so we have 4 weeks. I will explain that once we open up the discussion board and how those points work. You do have an introductory assignment. You will see that on Canvas, a little bit about yourself, backup plan, and where some computer locations are. Extra credit, I do provide extra credit for lecture. It's on Canvas, it's on the Pearson site, and information about this is in the addendum. Here, highlighted in pink, you will have your points for your lab material. You will have a lab midterm, you will have some lab quizzes, a lab medication activity, and some lab practicals. I do not have the total yet for the lab quizzes, but that will come shortly, so we will have to adjust these points here. Grading scale is typical. Attendance policy, please discuss with Kristen Louderman the makeup portion for labs. That is very important if you are to miss a lab. Online, because you can complete your work at any time, but it must be submitted by a due date. There are no exceptions for late work. So nothing can be accepted late. No extra credit, no discussions, no assignments, no exams. Most of the work will be due by Sundays at 11:55 Central Standard Time. There is one exception to your original posts in the discussion board. And due to the holiday week, there will be another exception to that. You will see once we get the final table of dates in here, you will see your lecture schedule and your lab schedule. The lecture schedule I do have completed right now. And let's take a look at this. You can see here you have the dates here. I do the dates Monday through Sunday. So the first week you'll cover 4 chapters. You can see you have your chapter 1 through 4 homework, and then you will have an exam. Now, because of the way that the holiday falls, I have extended the due date. Normally your due dates would be the Sunday following the week, but I have extended these two, the first 2, due to holidays. So you can see here it lists everything that is due. Now, these last 2 weeks you will be having your material due on Sunday, so make note of that. I do have reminders in the announcements. DSMs, this is your extra credit. I will show you on the Pearson site how you do your extra credit, but they are due each week corresponding to the chapters covered. The withdrawal date for this course is January 8th. The withdrawal policy, if you do not submit any assignments for the first 2 weeks, we can withdraw on you. After the midterm, you need to withdraw yourself from the class. If anybody has any accommodations that need to be fulfilled, we need to know ASAP. All right, so that is the syllabus. Now, I have written what's called a syllabus addendum, which summarizes some important concepts that we need to cover for this class. And here's the syllabus addendum. In the beginning part right here, it gives you your 3 options. You can either purchase your textbook and all your stuff from the bookstore, or you can purchase directly from the website. Or you can purchase from the website and just buy an e-text, or you can buy an earlier edition and then just access to the site. The course ID is on the Canvas homepage. It says Pearson Registration Instructions. What's really cool about this is that you can get a 14-day free trial access. So you need to get started right away. You need to start reading for this class right away. I highly recommend that you do this. You sign up for the trial access right away if you do not have the funds to purchase your textbook. Again, you will see on the Canvas homepage Pearson Registration Instructions. Enrollment will open 12/15. So again, I think that's the Friday. On that Friday, you can start with the trial access right away if needed. Firefox is the recommended browser. I do not use Chrome. Chrome does not work with this site very well. I have had students that have a lot of issues. Do not complete any of your assignments on a mobile or tablet device. Now, one thing that you have to do is you need to update. You need to update your computer to work with the Pearson site. So I've given you several links right here. Let's see if one will open directly from here. All right. Let's see if we can do this here. Sorry, it's taking a little bit of time here to come up. Okay, so this takes you, if you just copy and paste that website, it talks about registration, technical issues. I'll see if I can make sure all these links here work, but they change them every couple months, I feel like. So it'll show you how to do your updates on there. You want to make sure your pop-up blockers allow for this site. Here's things about cookies. So if you're having trouble, you'll find in the homework that if you're having trouble with that site, that the homework won't work. But I do recommend that you do these required players and plugins, pop-up blockers, etc. All right, so the rest of this addendum goes through, oh, that worked now, I guess. All right, let's see. This is taking a while. We'll wait till that comes up in just a minute. The rest of this addendum goes through extra credit. It goes through homework. So what I'm going to first do is go to the Canvas site, and then we'll review that, and then we'll review the Pearson site. So let's go right to your Canvas site here. And this is your Canvas shell. So here in your announcements, you guys will see that you have a list of things that will pop up. Some of these have not popped up yet. You can find a list of all your assignments. They also have all the corresponding due dates associated with them. So I highly recommend that you sign your phone or your email up for notifications when assignments are due. Your grades, people in the class. Here is your file cabinet. Your file cabinet has copies of lecture notes, lab files, and the journal review project. So you can open that up. You can see all the lecture notes that are found here. These are in PDFs, so you want to print them out 3 slides per page or 6 slides per page. They are set at 1 slide per page. How I recommend that you study for this course is that you read the chapter with the notes printed out next to you. You take notes on the notes, and that way when you do take your test, you have all of that available for you. Now, one of the requirements of this class is the discussion board. So let's take a look at week 1 discussion. In your week 1 discussion board, you'll see this heading right here every week. Now, each week you must create 2 original posts and 4 replies. Original posts are due by Wednesdays, and replies are due by Sundays. So if we look at this heading, I have given examples of what an original post looks like. And you can see at the top, I've written original posts. It just helps with organizing and reading through all these, that we know what our original post is and what a reply is. So if you're going to do original post, it's about something that's about 3 to 4 sentences and then ends with a question. These are all examples of original post. Your original post can be anything related to the chapters covered that week. So the first week we covered chapters 1 through 4. So you have quite a variety of options. So what you would do is you would click the reply to the main heading, and you would type in original post, and then you would start typing. And don't forget to end with a question. You must end with a question. And then you click post reply. So then it would show up like this. Now, you need to do 2 of those a week. Now, if you want to do a reply, you find the original post that you want to reply to, and then you look for the little reply underneath there. Do reply 1, 2, 3, 4. That helps me with grading. And then you type in your reply. So this is all mentioned here, and it's mentioned in the syllabus addendum. Let me pull that up here. So you can see the syllabus addendum right here, where it says discussion. Okay, it talks about how to reply and how to put reply 1, reply 2, etc. So, big thing to remember, original posts are due Wednesdays, all your replies are due Sunday. Feel free to do them early in the week. Okay, so that is it for the Canvas shell. Any questions you have with lab, Kristen Louderman is there. You guys can find lab files here, though, in your files folder. And again, I'll have a separate video for the journal review project. All right, there will be another video of me going over the Pearson site. Thank you very much.